Welcome back to Final Score Friday, sponsored by Toyota and Reynolds Community College.
Welcome back to Final Score Friday. The Trojan cheerleaders from Midlothian joining us in studio tonight, and we're going to show you how those Trojans did on the field in just a couple of moments. But there have been more than a few firsts this season with teams and with our show in year number 30. One happened this week and mirrors the resurgence of football amongst Richmond Public School programs.
Don't mess with them.
Don't mess with them.
For the first time in the history of our CBS 6 9-10 The Fan Coaches Poll, 3 different city programs were ranked this week. We already showed you Huguenot and Thomas Jefferson. This week, the Armstrong Wildcats joined the list, off to their best start to a season since 1977. They hosted Atlee tonight. The Raiders looking to win their third straight. Second quarter, Raiders go for a fake punt in their own territory, but Armstrong had none of it. Snuffed it out easily. That gives them the turnover on downs, and that would lead to a Ja'Kai Chavis 14-yard touchdown run, and the Wildcats have a 7-0 lead. Later, Chavis on defense, one of the best two-way threats in the area. He picks off Jack Lee, returns it back in Atlee territory. That set up, watch this play. Briante Harris up top. Atlee's Declan Doherty appears to pick it off, but Emmanuel Jackson rips it away. Watch this again. Goes right through the hands of Doherty, and Jackson comes down with it, never hits the ground. Armstrong touchdown. They led 14-0 at the half. Armstrong rolls 34-7. They are now 7-0 on the season.
Don't mess with those city schools, folks. All right, ladies, highlights of the Midlothian Trojans hosting Powhatan tonight, looking for their 6th win in a row. They would host a first-round playoff game if the season ended tonight. The Indians would have some work to do to get back in the Region 4B picture. Second quarter, Trojans up 14-12. Elliot Murphy finds Matt Henderson for the touchdown. Trojans only up 5, 14-9, but in the third quarter, here come the Midlothian defense. Bixson Gross to Jack Lipstore into Indians territory. That will set up a D.K. Chapman 5-yard touchdown run. The ladies can celebrate. Trojans win 35-23, the final.
For the first time in a long time, Thomas Dale not ranked in our top 10 after dropping 3 of their last 4. They were on the road at Meadowbrook. Monarchs honored their 2004 team, the 20th anniversary of their state championship back in Group AAA in those days. They beat North Stafford over at City Stadium that year. Meadowbrook got on the board first. Tyshawn Jackson with a touchdown run, and the Monarchs had a 7-0 lead. This game back and forth in the first half. Malachi Swain for Thomas Dale to Jaden Height, a 20-yard touchdown. Again, back and forth. This was a tight game, and then the Knights pull away in the second half as Thomas Dale gets back on the winning track. They beat the Monarchs tonight. They double them up 42-21.
We stay in Chesterfield County for Manchester hosting Clover Hill. The Cavaliers still looking for their first win of the season and their first win against the Lancers since 2010. Early on, Landon Abernathy will hit Justin Fabian. That's good for 35 yards and a 7-0 Lancer lead. Then Jeremiah Blakeney. Touchdown run is 14-0 Lancers. Do you sense a theme? Abernathy to Landon Hicks. That's good for 30 yards. Is 21-0 Manchester. All Lancers tonight. 39-0 the final.
Back to the West End for Douglas Freeman hosting J.R. Tucker. Trying to bounce back from last week's loss at Hermitage, and they did it with the ground game as they have so often this year. Kevin China with a 2-yard touchdown run. That made it 9-0 Mavericks at this point. Then George Davis with a swing pass to Alex Kingsbury for 11 yards. That made it 16-0. China had another touchdown run. All Mavericks tonight. 50-12. They get the win over the Tigers.
The Richmond High School for the Arts on the road at Monacan tonight. The Chiefs coming in at 3-3, but not in the playoff position just yet. Early on, Monacan's Dion Hallback to Aiden Spencer, running over defenders on his way down to the 2-yard line. It will set up a Jaden Statler 2-yard touchdown run. Monacan up 6-0. At that point, it would be all Chiefs as they win it tonight, 43-28 the final.
We still have a little more to go on Week 8 of Final Score Friday. Don't you dare miss it.